J-Knight, Batrep.
So welcome back to part 4 of this Warhammer 40k battle report. It's now time for Tau turn 4. Now the Dark Angels are winning 4-2. Who saw that coming? I didn't. So it begins by, of course, Farsight and his squad from reserves automatically come in turn 4. And they don't scatter because of Farsight. He then decides to get his squad of Necrons out of the Night Scythe, thus getting Linebreaker as well. So it's now 4-3. It's a very good idea to disembark on my side of the table now, because it'll be very hard for me to kill that squad. He then moves up his Night Scythe, pivots a bit, and drives it towards the center of the table. It won't have really anything to shoot at other than my squad of Deathwing this turn. But it'll try to get some shots and we'll see what happens. He then moves up a Skyray, just get a better shot once again, and then moves all of his Fire Warriors around. Basically right now the Land Raider is in the way, so he needs to move most of his Fire Warriors around just to get a shot at my Deathwing. And then follow suit with his Crisis Suits, keeping them very close once again so that they can Snapfire all Overwatch together. And then moves up his broadsides to do the same thing. And then the Ethereal squad, oh sorry, the other squad of Crisis Suits move back. I said right now his goal is to just get line of sight on my Deathwing, because right now I have the Relic and I'm winning 4-3. So the Skyray tries to marker light my Deathwing. They get 2 marker lights off. And then his Fire Warriors shoot at my squad of Dark Angel Marines. Only get 1 hit, but no wounds. They then try to shoot all of basically the rest of his guns at my Deathwing to whittle them down. Get a bunch of hits with the one squad of broadside shots. They get 6 wounds, but I pass all of them. Actually, that one's cocked, so I rerolled it, and it was all good. They then repeat this with the other squad of Crisis Suits and Fire Warriors first. So Crisis Suits first. They get a bunch of hits because they're twin linked with their missiles. And they get 2 more wounds on them, but I pass both of them. So once again, he shoots his missiles at the squad of Deathwing. Get 3 wounds, and I fail 2 of my 3 wounds, so 2 more Deathwing die. And then once again, he repeats this process on the other squad of Deathwing. Shoot him with the Crisis Suits. Need 2s to wound. So you once again get 5 wounds. I roll 5 armor saves. And I fail 1. So one of the closer squad of Deathwing dies. I still have the Relic with that other squad, and it is still blocked. And once again, he just keeps shooting. So now it's the Fire Warriors. They need 3s to wound. So he only gets 3 wounds. I roll 3 armor saves. And fail another one. I look out, sir. So it goes on to the Assault Cannon rather than the Lieutenant. His Necrons then shoot at the Deathwing. Need 3s to hit. So they get 5 of the hits of 6. And 2 wounds. I rolled 2 more armor saves, but pass both of them. And then he shoots them with the Night Scythe. He has a lot of stuff to shoot these Deathwing with. Gets 1 6 and 3 other hits. And out of all of them, rolls 6 wounds. And he kills the final ones. That other squad is dead, and just that closer squad is alive. He then decides to shoot at them, because he wants to get rid of that Relic. Get 6 armor saves, and I fail 4 of them. Luckily, he could only kill the closer 2, because that's all he had line of sight to, so the closer 2 are dead. He then shoots Farsight squad at them, hopefully wants to wipe them out because they have a lot of plasma. And then needs 2s to wound because they're strength 6. So I have to roll a lot of invulnerable saves. Otherwise, that squad will be dead and the game is basically over. So I roll 7 and I pass 5 of my 7 rolls. So that means that one guy who has the relic is actually still alive, and I'm okay, and I rolled a leadership check and passed. So then he does his normal jump during the assault phase to move them all around to get a better hunt of that one remaining Deathwing. I can't believe he's even alive at this point, because I was able to pass 5 out of 7 5+ invulnerable saves. It's just unbelievable. And as I said, he just keeps jumping around. This time he rolls really high. He rolls a 10 for both the first 2 squads, and then he rolls another 10 for the 3rd squad. So he seems to be moving really quickly around the battlefield during the assault phase. And then finally he rolls a 12. So this assault phase, his guys are really jumping around the battlefield. And he just tries to move them up a little bit closer so that he can probably finish off that one lonely Terminator that has the relic with him. So the squad is still 4-3 at the moment. And now it's time for Dark Angel's turn 4. Basically my turn is pretty simple. I already have the relic, so I just grabbed it and jumped into the Land Raider, because he doesn't have much that can kill the Land Raider. But because the rules of the relic, the Land Raider can only move 6 inches back. I then move the Dark Angel's Marines through cover, just maybe getting a blocking from the other squads. Maybe I'll do some killing this turn so that I can provide some supporting fire for my one lonely Deathwing who's carrying that relic. And then you decide to shoot at the Necrons, maybe removing them and getting away that pesky Linebreaker. I only got 4 hits, and those 4 hits, only 1 wound. He puts it on his Lord and fails. So his Lord has 2 wounds left. I then roll my plasma guns, 1 hit, and a wound. He rolls and fails another save. So I didn't actually do a lot of damage, but it's close. So after 4 turns, I'm in trouble. It's going to be really close, probably. So we'll see what happens. But essentially, his guys are all going to chase me down for a turn, and then we'll see what happens with the game. But yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and when you're ready, click on the link below to go to the final part of this 40k battle report to see if the Dark Angels can survive and stay alive with that relic.